For more on this, we are joined by Commerce and Consumer Affairs Minister David Clark. Kia ora, David. Thanks very much for coming on with us tonight.
Kia ora, Ingrid.
You've said, quote, no ifs or buts, New Zealanders will get cheaper groceries. When will that happen and how much cheaper will they be?
Oh, well, look, we have already seen, obviously, moves from the duopoly with price rollbacks and price freezes. They have produced some cheaper prices already with the spotlight on them. They've accepted that change needs to happen. But we're more concerned that there's a structural change. So over time, consumers can be sure they're getting a fair deal at the checkout, not just when the spotlight's on the supermarkets, but year in, year out.
You are wanting to put that spotlight on even more harshly, though, aren't you? You're wanting supermarkets to share and justify their pricing. Do you expect them to do that voluntarily?
I actually do. They've said they want to open up their wholesale arms to other providers who would be competitors in the market. And we know that they've been running expression of interest processes for that. So I'm hopeful they'll find a commercial solution. But what we're saying to them loud and clear, that is if that doesn't happen, we are prepared to step in.
So you've said they need to deliver what you would consider a fair deal. And if they don't, you're going to regulate prices?
There is a range of tools that we are giving to the Commerce Commission's grocery regulator. The Commissioner, when they're in place, they will be able to determine things like margins, if they decide that's what they want to do, or the range of goods that should be supplied at a particular set in terms of a particular framework of pricing. Those things are available to them. As I say, I don't think we'll actually get there, but we do have to have a credible regime in place should it be required.
But you would get to decide, you're going to make a 50% or 100% or a 200% markup on a good that they're selling?
Oh, please be rest assured it will not be me as a Cabinet Minister making any decisions of that nature.
But a government stepping in and setting those prices?
It would be the economic regulatory experience that sits at the Commerce Commission, and it's got a range of tools. It can open up transparency in different ways. It could just say that that goods have to be supplied at the same price to different retailers, including their own. There's a range of things that it could do, and we'd leave that up to the Commerce Commission and their expertise in the situation that presents.
Just going back to the Commerce Commission's expertise, they said this should be voluntary, and you've gone beyond that. So why didn't you accept their expertise at that stage?
Well, they said the first thing that should happen is a good faith regime. That is something that we're legislating for first off. If we don't see any progress there, we're putting in place this backstop so that there are triggers that the Commerce Commission can pull in order to take sharper action.
OK, and just very quickly, we're almost out of time. Are you not worried at all about the uncertainty? Business hates uncertainty. This creates uncertainty. You could scare off actual competitors?
Oh, look, what we've seen so far is that those supermarkets, the duopoly between them, they're making over $1 million a day in excess profits, and that's coming straight out of Kiwis' pockets. At a time when the cost of living is up, it's more important than ever that we get this right. Give the Commerce Commission the tools, if they're needed, to make sure that Kiwis get a fair deal at the checkout.
OK, David Clark, thanks very much for your time tonight.
Thanks.